Isn't it so satisfying? There he is. Pond Max, the poor man's fish. Pat Sajak.
Pull right into.
Bend like Beckham, like butter. Look at that bad boy.
Hoʻomalu. Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to give you a nice big warm aloha and welcome. On my channel, we talk about everything aquatics. Today is an aquatic day, of course. Tiki Falls 4.0. Now, I did just create a video on Tiki Falls 4.0. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a card up above. Click that card, go check it out. Matter of fact, click that card, check it out, and I'll leave an entire playlist of Tiki Falls 4.0 that I created for you guys. So if you're new to the channel, you can start from the very beginning and then come back and be caught up with Tiki Falls 4.0, which is the new koi pond, 4,000 gallons here in the backyard. And of course, you know who's here, right? Da-da-da-da! There he is, my boy Dennis. Yes, everyone's favorite YouTuber is here. Back in action, baby. Now, what we got going on here is a little bit of custom work. Now, I did mention it in the last video of Tiki Falls 4.0, what we were going to do. So let me flip this screen around and give you guys a little sneak peek. Now, I got to give a huge shout out to Pond Max right there. Pond Max is helping sponsor Tiki Falls 4.0, so I got to give a huge shout out to Pond Max. Also, a huge shout out to our boy Anthony over at Koi Enterprise. Without him, this sponsorship wouldn't be possible. Now, we have some custom lights here, submersible lights that are going to go into the pond, and my boy Dennis is actually going to drill a hole inside these cinder blocks in the wall inside the pond, so it's going to give it a nice clean custom look. But not only that though, right here we have a dimmer on a remote control, so we can actually control the dimming of the lights. Super bright, super low, intimate, non-intimate, you get the picture. Pond Max offers a wide variety of different types of submersible lights. They offer a color changing light, and we were thinking about getting that, but you know what, I wanted just the OG look of the nice soft white color LED light, so that's what we got here. But they do offer color changing lights, so you can do like different colors, reds and blues and greens, and probably add a really nice funky feel to your pond. But in my case, guys, this is what I wanted to do. If you're interested, all of the links down in the description below to Anthony at Koi Enterprise. He carries Pond Max lights, so I'm here to show the love and support to Pond Max and Anthony over at Koi Enterprise. Mahalo, guys. So if you guys are wondering how we're gonna drill holes inside those cinder blocks, I'm gonna let my boy Dennis take that away. This is his field here.
All right, so there's a couple different ways. We have a Milwaukee diamond drill bit that you can use. We're actually using a Bosch roto hammer and just core drilling a hole right into the block. Now these lights here you can daisy chain. So this is my last light on the loop. I'm gonna connect this cord all the way to the next light, and then it's gonna tie into the side right there. So you just plug in your next end right into there, and then it comes off of this loop and goes to the next light, so on and so on, all the way to your transformer. So you can get one large transformer, power all the lights. The dilemma we're having is we have to be able to insert this light into the hole with a plug plugged into the side. So what I'm going to try to do is notch out the block so I can feed the light in this way and drop it in and leave it in the hole. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to core out the back of the block so we can run conduit. So if we ever have to replace this light, we can just pull it out. We'll tuck all the extra cord that we don't need into the back of the block, and then we'll be able to pull this light out, work on it, tuck it back in, pop it in, and it should stay right there in place, but we'll be able to replace it in the future as well.
Man, that was amazing, right, Ohana? Like I said, I'm following his lead. I'm his Vanna White. He's Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak? Pat Sajak, yeah.
Less with you.
I know.
So what we're gonna do is admire my boy Dennis's handiwork as he drills holes inside the cinder blocks to make everything happen, all right? Enjoy. All right, so we got our hole drilled, and like Dennis said, we're gonna put the conduit in there just like that, run our wires through the conduit. That's what he meant by the whole conduit. And you know, side hole there. All right, so this is the last brick of the series, okay? So we're starting backwards from the last brick all the way to the first brick with the light. So we're actually gonna put this light here, and it's gonna spray out there and kind of wash out that stair shallow area right there, right at an angle. We have 5 lights, so we're gonna lay them out approximately where we want them inside the wall. Dennis is on the wall right now, walking on that nice, strong, sturdy wall that he built, and he's actually just kind of planning out the lights. As you can see, there's the first one here. Conduit's going to be running through the backside here. It's going to go right into that one there, and then we have another light down there, and another light there, and then another light there, which is 5 lights total. So we got this area here, just so you know, this area here is going to kind of wash out this area. We have this light facing this way at an angle. Give it light there. This one straight across out here. This one shooting this way. And then, of course, this one here shooting here and out over here in this shallow area. So that's kind of the plan we got right now. This is the perfect opportunity right now. If you haven't subscribed, please do your boy a favor. Hit that subscribe button. And next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Click that bell, turn it on. It's just going to notify you when I upload a new video. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Check this out. Dennis wants to show you guys a little trick of the trade. He's making this thing extra custom. Check it out. So what my boy Dennis is doing right now is heating up this PVC pipe, or the conduit pipe. Now he's actually making it nice and soft and bend it. A trick of the trade, as they would say. Now check this out. He's bending it so he can actually customize the PVC pipe to bend like he's doing here, like a strongman competition. So he can fit it the back side of the block. It's the coolest, man. Now he's gonna hold it and let it cool. And then he'll make it into the next block, which is right there. He's basically making it bend like Beckham.
It starts at the goalkeeper, dips and curls towards that side netting.
So now Dennis is gonna heat up kind of like the midsection right about there. He kind of marked it off where he needs to make another bend, which is right there. And once he heats that up, you can kind of see the bend in the wall right here. So he's gonna make it bend right here, and then work the conduit right here where he's gonna actually ultimately bend it into that block there. All right, there you go. You see Dennis fitting it in. So he's got the bend right there where he needed to. So he's gonna wait for this little section right here to cool. Then he's gonna make the next bend here, go into that block, come out, go to the next block, and so on and so forth. So this is called the poor man's fish tape. Now, my boy Dennis does have a fish tape on his truck, but I think he wants to show off his little skill here. So basically what he's going, what is that, a little bag? It's a piece of plastic tied to his string there. He's gonna put it in the conduit there. And then we have this shop vac right here hooked up to the other end of the tube. So it's gonna suck that plastic and that string through the conduit tube. So basically, if you guys are wondering why he's actually putting the string through here, we're actually driving the string through here, and then that way we can tie the wire of the actual light to the string. That way we can pull the string back through to get to the next light and the next light and so on. I'm gonna fire it up, bud. Wow, look at that. It was like you caught a fish. That's why it's called poor man's fish tape. There it is. Look at that, huh? And he actually threaded it. Poor man's fish tape. I hope you guys learned a thing or two there. This is Dennis Riesche's move of the, I guess, move of the day, we'll call it. Yep. Well, he just said all the electricians use it, but for somebody like me that's not an electrician, I don't know, man. I'm speechless. What can I say? So there he goes. He's going to tie that string on there, and then he's going to pull the string through the conduit tube or line all the way through. Now, I know a lot of you guys are just like me. You guys are super impressed, and you guys are learning something. Don't act like you guys have seen that trick before, all right? But for me, it's the first time I've ever seen that trick. Let me show you guys what he's doing. You can see it moving there through the conduit line, and whammo, there it is. And that's how you do it. Poor man's fishing tape. All right, just give everyone a heads up. We are modifying this. We're cutting that little piece off because if that was on there, it wouldn't fit in the block. So go ahead. What are we using? What tool are we using?
It's just a vibrating saw.
Oh, just a vibrating saw. Okay, just gonna vibrate that bad boy off. Oh, look at that. Like butter. Ooh, that's the custom job right there. Giving everyone a heads up, so if you guys want to stick these inside a cinder block, definitely got to modify it by cutting off those little brackets there. All right, my Ohana, so it is the next day, and before I flip this camera around and show you guys the custom lights, which you can see right over my shoulder right there, I'm also going to show you something else that we did. I had a backfill behind this wall. Do you remember how deep it was? And I had to backfill it with dirt. So I'm going to show you a little time lapse. It's so satisfying to see the time lapse, but it took me forever to backfill this. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like after it's backfilled and whatnot. So here's the time lapse. Check it out. So as you can see, this is almost the finished product. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like now, but you can see there was a lot of tampering. We put a dirt, tamper, more dirt, tamper, then we topped it off with some base sand, and then we're going to put some more dirt on top of that. So I'm just trying to do everything the right way and make it nice and tight. And as you can see, how much more higher I've come over the weeks. Now I do have some more dirt that we dug. Right here, I got to compact it, but you can see from afar here, all the work your boy has done. That is a lot of backfilling compared to what it used to look like, right? I mean, it was down there. I had to step down in there, maybe 2-3 feet drop. So, it was a lot of work, but we managed to pull it off. And if you wonder where I got this dirt from, I got it from across the way over there. All of that dirt there, you can kind of see where it's flat there. And all that dirt. So I basically, or pretty much, made a little walkway from point A to point B on the other side there. Whew, lots of work, Ohana. Isn't it so satisfying to see the time lapse? Now let me flip this camera around and show you what the lights look like. All right, my Ohana, there's one of the lights. Don't worry about this cloth, this fabric. We're gonna cut this off, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Look at that bad boy. Doesn't that look sweet? And as we come around the curve here on the wall, we have another right here. These look so clean. And as we go down the wall here, another one there. And we just need to put 2 more in, which is right down over there. You can see the hole. And that one right there. You can see the hole right there. Now on top of that, we also did some plumbing, and I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you what we started. But there's going to be jets that are gonna be going in the pond, and we actually customized it and put them in the wall. Check it. So as we climb up here, you can see we have one jet here. So we're gonna have a jet here. So we're basically gonna have a piece that's gonna screw on here, and we're gonna face it maybe like a 90-degree angle. So it's gonna be facing downwards, and we're gonna cause a current to at least blow the muck and whatnot towards the drain down there. So we actually installed a jet there, and we also installed a jet right here. Now we also have another jet that we're gonna probably put up on the wall over there, and I think maybe one more over here. I'm not sure exactly, but we have 2 jets in, possibly 3, that's gonna be pushing a current towards our drain that's way down there. And there you have it, Ohana. I hope you guys enjoyed all the little custom things that we did to Tiki Falls 4.0, and maybe it inspires you to do something to your pond. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. I can't wait. We got some more bangers coming on Tiki Falls 4.0. I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.